Manchester United 0-1 Arsenal. Gunners grind out narrow win as Victor Gyökeres and Benjamin Sesko. Arsenal defied a largely below-par performance to beat Manchester United 1-0 at Old Trafford and make a winning start to their Premier League campaign. The Gunners were not at their best in defence or attack, but a Riccardo Calafiori header from a corner proved enough to earn them 3 points. Mikel Arteta's side spent much of the second half on the back foot, yet did enough to extend their unbeaten run over United in the Premier League to 6 matches, respectively at Old Trafford on Sunday. The Premier League clash saw the Sweden international start for Arsenal following his £64 million move from Sporting Lisbon, playing 60 minutes, whereas the Slovenia international came on for Manchester United in the 65th minute and had 31 minutes to make an impact. Ruben Amorim gave the new Manchester United number 30 just over half the game time that Mikel Arteta handed the Swede, but he still managed to take 2 shots at goal. In comparison, Gyökeres failed to record a single effort in his 60 minutes on the pitch. The Gunners actually considered signing the Slovenian instead of Gyökeres earlier this summer, but it ultimately came down to one factor: money. Arsenal backed away from Sesko due to the simple fact RB Leipzig refused to negotiate for a fee below €90 million £77.6 million for 2 weeks of the window. By Robbie J. Barrett, AMA, Getty Images. Andrea Berta, director of football at the Emirates Stadium, later wrapped up a £64 million deal for Gyökeres, and RB Leipzig did end up lowering their asking price a bit, agreeing a £74 million fee with Manchester United for the man born in Radius. Given the fact it ultimately came down to a £13.6 million gap in valuation between Gyökeres and Sesko for Arsenal, it will be very interesting to see which striker enjoys the better 2025-26 campaign. It's only the first weekend, but Arsenal will have wanted to match those results with a victory of their own. The Gunners duly obliged, as Riccardo Calafiori nodded home the winning goal in the first half. Altay Bayindir flapped at Declan Rice's corner kick, allowing Calafiori to score what proved to be the winner. Arsenal weren't particularly fluent going forward, but kept the door shut at the back to record a clean sheet and all 3 points. This wasn't exactly a vintage Arsenal performance, so a clean sheet was absolutely vital. David Raya certainly played his part in Arsenal keeping United at bay, producing a couple of fine saves against the Red Devils. Raya's save to deny Mateus Cunha in the first half was a thing of beauty, clawing his goal-bound shot away with incredible reflexes. The Spaniard then denied Brian Mbeumo, expertly pushing his header away from goal to start the season with a clean sheet, and strengthen his case to be regarded as the Premier League's top stopper. Summer signing Gyökeres had the better of Lenny Yoro physically, but the goal threat just wasn't there from Arsenal's new striker. Mikel Arteta brought Kai Havertz on for Gyökeres before the hour mark, and we may see some heavy rotation in Arsenal's attack while the Swede settles. Part of that may have been down to Gabriel's absence through injury, with the Brazilian posing a huge threat in the air. If anybody thought that Arsenal's brilliance from set pieces was over, they have been proven wrong. Arsenal's first goal of the campaign came from a corner kick, with William Saliba disrupting Altay Bayindir to great effect. Riccardo Calafiori was on hand to score, and Jover may well have used preseason to bring in some new set-piece routines to worry Premier League defenses again this season. Arsenal snapped up Riccardo Calafiori last summer, bringing the defender over from Bologna after impressing at Euro 2024. Last season was a stop-start one for Calafiori, as he suffered niggling injury problems to halt his progress. Miles Lewis-Skelly emerged as Arsenal's top L.